So, we've talked about aging and the sick aging phenotype and the power of lifestyle medicine, and in particular, exercise medicine, to retard or reverse many unhealthy aging processes. But, as we've already noted, if exercise is a medicine, then we need to prescribe it as a medicine. We want to use the right exercise medicine in the right formulation, at the right doses, directed at the right therapeutic targets. We need to understand the requirements of a general exercise prescription for the aging adult. So, let's get to it. Hi, I'm Jonathon Sullivan and welcome back to Greysteel. An explicit exercise prescription for the aging adult is hard to come by. Most doctors just tell their patients, get some exercise. That's just not good enough. We need to do better, and we can do better. We have a vast body of data on the use of exercise in aging adults, and we have a vast body of experience from fitness professionals who actually work with this population. When we lay out the requirements, look at the data, draw on our experience, and integrate all of that with what we know about the biology of aging and the sick aging phenotype, we can make a lot of progress towards mapping out an exercise prescription for adults in their 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th decade of life and beyond. To my way of thinking, the first and foremost requirement for any exercise prescription is that it should be safe. Exercise that's highly likely to get you hurt or make you sick would seem to be missing the point. The ideal exercise medicine should have what's called a wide therapeutic index, a wide range between the minimum effective dose and the minimum toxic dose. In other words, our exercise medicine should be highly dosable. The next requirement of our exercise prescription is that it should be comprehensive. We don't want an exercise prescription that doesn't cover all the bases. To be comprehensive, our exercise prescription should cover as many fitness attributes as possible. Our exercise prescription should improve strength and power and endurance and mobility and balance and body composition, not just one or two of these attributes. The next requirement of our exercise prescription is that it should attack the sick aging phenotype that we discussed in the last episode. The general exercise prescription should therefore increase muscle mass and bone density, fight the metabolic syndrome, decrease visceral fat, improve insulin sensitivity and glucose disposal, and help us stave off frailty, polypharmacy, and medical dependence. Finally, our exercise prescription should be efficient and as simple as possible, but no simpler. We shouldn't have to spend hours every day in the gym or spend years learning complex moves in order to get our fitness program going. Rock climbing, golf, taekwondo, tennis, yoga, rowing, and tossing our grandkids around, all of these things benefit from a general exercise prescription, and they're all wonderful activities, but they don't fit the bill as general exercise prescription themselves. We want to train the physical fitness attributes and get healthier and stronger and more mobile quickly and with a minimum of fuss. So we can in fact engage in activities like dance and tennis and grandchild tossing. So what fits the bill? Well, I'm a physician and a physiologist and a fitness professional and a rapidly aging dude. So for me, this is both personal and professional. And when it comes to exercise, I have been all over the place. From Marine Corps boot camp to classical martial arts to Krav Maga to running to mountain biking, yoga, Tai Chi, you name it. I even had an easy glider.
The smooth fluid gliding action means low impact. Get away from the shocks and injuries of jogging. And unlike exercise bikes, all major muscles get an efficient workout. Plus, this handsome unit folds down quickly for easy storage.
I thought the price was right, and I was really amazed once I got the product.
Yeah, I did. So I've thrashed around quite a bit when it comes to exercise. But the idea of an exercise prescription and its specific requirements clarifies the issue enormously. And in addition to thrashing about, I've become obsessed with the biomedical literature, the research on aging and fitness and exercise. And when I put all of that experience in reading and research and thought together, I think that there's a very strong case. Strength training with just a few big multi-joint barbell movements combined with high-intensity conditioning is an excellent general exercise prescription for adults over 40. It's safe, it has a wide therapeutic window, it's comprehensive, addressing all of the general fitness attributes, it attacks the sick aging phenotype, and it's simple and efficient. It's a general exercise prescription that can fit the situation of almost any adult over 40. We'll talk about why strength training with barbells is such a powerful medicine for healthy aging in future episodes. But I've made the argument as comprehensively and definitively as I think it can be made in the barbell prescription. And I'm not the only one. Listen to this recent podcast by Mark Ripito, the author of the best-selling text, Starting Strength, on why barbells are such an elegant and efficient tool for the development of all-around strength and fitness. Like I told you last time, just about any form of vigorous exercise, as long as it doesn't get you hurt, will help you fight at least some of the depredations of unhealthy aging. But when it comes to an exercise prescription that delivers the strongest, safest, most comprehensive form of exercise medicine, strength training with barbells and a bit of high-intensity conditioning just checks all the boxes. Is this the only answer for a general exercise prescription? Honestly, I don't know. But it's the best answer I've found. And I like to think that I've thought pretty deeply about this stuff from a professional, medical, scientific, and personal perspective. And when I've used this form of exercise medicine for myself and for my clients, I've been astounded at the results.
Oh, yeah!
Aside from the fact that it really works, there's nothing really special about this form of exercise. There's some basic equipment that's needed, but not as much as some sports. There's some basic skills that have to be acquired, but most people pick up the basics in an afternoon or two. A little coaching goes a long way with this form of exercise, but that's no different from having a personal trainer or a spinning coach or a karate sensei. So there's nothing magical about it. There's no gimmicks, no secret sauce, no shortcuts, no mystery handshake, just commitment, dedication, and hard work. So, among all the other things that we're going to talk about on the Greysteel channel, your blood pressure, your diet, your sleep habits, your asthma medicine, whether you really need another prostate exam this year, we're also going to spend some time talking about squats and presses and deadlifts and high-intensity interval conditioning, because I believe that these exercises represent the most intense, powerful, and comprehensive form of exercise medicine. Next time, we're going to talk about the athlete of aging, the master's athlete, and why you should be one. Please join us then. Thanks for watching this episode of Greysteel. Our content is provided for educational and infotainment purposes only and will never be offered as medical advice for any particular person, patient, disease, or condition. When it comes to your health, you should work closely with your physician. Special thanks to all of my patrons on Patreon who help make the Greysteel channel possible. If you'd like to help us make more of these videos, go to patreon.com/Greysteel. Or if you just want to learn more about healthy aging for free, go to youtube.com/Greysteel and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much to all of you who helped us achieve our first big milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Tomorrow, the world. The Barbell Prescription March to the Sea book tour is nailed down with dates in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. Details in the doobly-doo. Please join us if you can. I'd love to see you there. Stay strong and stay healthy.